guys, I have a review on the new Hourglass foundation. This is the Vanish foundation and also the foundation brush. So these were actually sent to me from Influenster, and I will have my friend referral if you're interested in joining Influencer. They're basically like a review company, so they send you products for review purposes, and it depends on your social media impact, depending, and they give you like quizzes to see if you like qualify for their boxes. So I was super excited to get these and to be able to try these out. And I'm gonna go ahead and talk about the brush first. Each one of these is $46 each. This brush is very short. I was surprised at how tiny it is compared to a lot of my other brushes. It's very good for travel, I would say, but it is very densely packed. It is synthetic brushes or synthetic hair. So I really love the way this buffs in the foundation. I do feel like the price is really steep. On the Sephora website, they claim that this is the high performance foundation brush. It's ideal shape, density, and texture to achieve the most seamless finish. They say that the bristles are ultra soft, which I have to agree with. It's microfiber feel to your face. It's supposed to be used to even fit around your eyes and nose, and you can even contour with it. So it's supposed to be like the ultimate control based on the shape. I do have to say, based on the shape and like the quality of it, it is very easy to buff in everything, which I really like about it. And I do feel like based on the angled part of it, it would be really nice for contouring as well. Would I pay $46? I don't think I would go out of my way. I do really like it. I might wait until like Sephora had a 20% off to get it. I do like the brush, but I think $46 is a little bit steep, especially since there are so many great synthetic brushes out there. I do feel like you could basically find something very similar to this to use for your foundation and get the same finish. So that is my little thoughts on the foundation brush. Now for the foundation comes in a triangle kind of packaging like this. I do really love the packaging. I love like the color of these. This kind of like brown metallic looks very sleek and very professional, very beautiful looking. The shade on the bottom is Sand, which is my shade. It is described for light to medium skin tones with yellow undertones, and I feel like their descriptions are right on with this, and I really like that. I like that it's like light medium with yellow undertones or with golden undertones, and I wish like all foundation companies would put stuff like that and stuff. Like some of them have like really confusing things, and I wish they would just be like, if you're fair, light medium, dark, tan, you know what I mean? And then give you your undertone. It would make our lives so much easier. So thank you, Hourglass, for that. So when you open it up, it is in a triangle shape. So I think this shape is really helpful as far as like if you wanted to buy this in a darker shade, you could actually contour easily with this. And I feel like it's so easy to apply the foundation using this. At the same time that I'm talking, I will be showing demos of me applying the foundation alongside here so you can actually see it in action. This only comes with 0.25 ounces. Usually foundations come with at least 1 ounce. So for $46, I feel like you're only getting like 1/4 of what you usually get for a foundation. So I feel like I was really shocked at the amount of product that you get in here. I wish you would get a lot more because it's a really great foundation. I really love this foundation, but once I started researching into it, I was like, ooh, 0.25 ounces for $46? Dang, like I will have to see how long the foundation lasts as far as like the quantity, because of the fact that you really don't need that much of the product. So that's a kind of good and bad. So I like the fact that you don't need that much to get a light to medium coverage or even for a full coverage. It's very pigmented, the foundation, as you can see in the demo. So you don't really need that much depending on the coverage that you want. So that's a good towards them, like a plus, but at the same time, I like for the price point, I would, just because for most foundations you expect that 1 ounce, that's something that kind of threw me off. So it's actually the foundation that I have on currently right now, and I do set it with a powder with either a translucent or a mattifying powder. I am going to read to you guys the Sephora website, what they claim of, or Hourglass's claims on this foundation. It's supposed to be a very concentrated formula, which I will say it is. It's double the amount of pigment versus traditional foundation, so it gives you an instant full coverage in one application. I have to say, just personally from working with this foundation the last few days, you can literally just apply one little line and then buff it out and get a very light coverage. You can give a few more lines and give a medium one, or do what I did today, which is like do full on stripes around my face and get a full coverage. And it's really a beautiful finish to the foundation. It says that it gives long wearing waterproof formula that's 12-hour coverage. Its innovative formula adjusts to your body temperature to blend into the skin. The triangle formula helps to contour the face, and you can contour and highlight with different shades. And it actually it comes with 26 different shades, and I feel like the shade range is really beautiful. They have very fair tones all the way to very dark shades as well for those with darker complexions. So I really feel like their shade range is really nice on this one. Usually most foundations give like 12 shades, which I think is really So I really love the fact that they have the 26 different shades. And they say that, you know, they give like if the different percentages of like stuff that people say that they felt when they use this foundation. So you could read that. I will try to put all that information down below for you guys. And yeah, so my thoughts on this is I love this foundation. It's very beautiful the way it goes on. It almost dries to kind of like a little bit of a powdery finish, and it's a satin finish. It's not fully matte, it's not fully glowy, it's like that perfect in between, and I really love the way it looks. It looks very natural on. If you wanted to, like I said, you could apply a little bit and get a light coverage, kind of like just going out to maybe, you know, outside. You could do a light coverage, or a full on like full glamour kind of like full on coverage as well. So I love the variety of the foundation, and I love the coverage from it, just because it's very flexible as far as the coverage. And even with full coverage, I feel like it looks very natural on the skin. It doesn't look cakey. It just blends in very beautifully on the skin. I love this. Like I said before, the price point with the amount of product that you get is the one thing that I feel is like a total fail from it. Other than that, I have to say I really love it. It just goes on beautifully. I feel like the color really is what it says it's going to be, and also the longevity of this foundation. I can go through my whole day of work and this stays put. There were days where it was a little really hot outside, and I did get a little bit glowy on my little areas just because I am combination to oily skin. So that is something to watch out for. But other than that, it really did stay put, even though I did get glowy after a little while. I really love the longevity of this as well. I really feel like this foundation is going to be really good for almost every skin type. I would definitely say I think people with dry skin are really going to love this, just because it gives like that satin look where it's glowy. So they probably will really love this, and even those with normal skin. With those for a combination oily, I would set it with a little bit of a mattifying powder, and especially kind of help that area with primer that you get oily in, just to make it last a little bit longer. But I do feel like the longevity of this is really nice, especially for my combo oily skin. I was surprised, like I came out of work and it was all still there. Even though I had a little bit of extra glowiness, it wasn't like oily glowy where I'm like, take this off my skin. So I have to say I'm really impressed by this foundation. I really love it. Like I said, the price point with the amount of product is the only thing. So after using up the whole product, I will determine if I want to buy it again, just because I'll see how long it lasted me as a $46 foundation and only coming with 0.25. I have to see how long that amount of product will last me, because like they say, it is very pigmented, so you don't need that much product, but still. As far as the foundation brush, I really like the fact that I got it, but I don't think it was something that I would jump on and be like, yeah, I need this brush, you know what I mean? Like, it is a nice brush. I just think that maybe, I feel like maybe if it was like $30 or, yeah, I think $30 would be a good price for it, then I would have bought it on my own. But $46 is a little bit steep. So overall, I have to say I really do love the foundation. The brush, I think it's a really great brush. Would I jump out and get it immediately? No, I think a good price point for this would probably be about like $28, $30 would have been a really great price point for the brush. In general, I do really like the brush, but I do feel like it's a little bit steep. The foundation, I really, really love the foundation. I just have to see how long this amount of product would last me. So yeah, so I'd love to hear back from you guys. What do you guys think of this foundation? Have you tested it out? Have you tried it? I'd love to hear back from you guys. And yeah, I love you guys to death. Thank you guys so much for watching, for subscribing. If you're not subscribed, definitely hit that little red button and subscribe. I love you guys, and until next time, bye guys.